Hi everyone, this is Mary and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to do another trauma dumping. This time it is not about siblings or anything else, but it is about boundary. But before all of that, I would suggest you looking into my channel when you're done watching this video, and I have all different playlists, me doing different things, traveling, food reviews. It's up to you. If you wanted to know more about me, please take your time and have a look at those videos. So let's start. Why do people hate boundaries? But what is boundaries? Boundaries is about it's a simple line between what's okay and what's not okay for you. You know, it's about how we teach people how to treat us better. It could be a physical boundaries, an emotional boundaries, or even time related, like not answering work calls if you are at home or needing space from someone. Those are boundaries. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. It's the guidelines that protect your peace, energy, and obviously your identity. So let's go back to the question why people hate boundaries. Number one, they were benefiting from your lack of boundaries. Oh, I saw this a lot of times. They love the version of you who gives a lot, who gives most of things, who says yes to everything they ask for. And once you say no, they call you selfish. But it just means that it is less convenient for me. That's what it means. When they call you selfish, it's just because they cannot take anything from you. They were not mad about your boundary. They are mad because they cannot use you anymore. Second one is about they were uncomfortable about accountability. When you started setting boundaries from people, that's when they understand, oops, I can't do what I'm doing anymore. But it can expose this unhealthy dynamic system on our family. And the thing is, they would rather blame you, your change. They would rather blame you than admitting that I'm so sorry. You know, they would rather point their fingers at you. Some people would rather call you difficult than admit they were taking too much from you. It is sad actually. Obviously, like why? Like why do you have to do that instead of just accepting the change that I'm doing? You have to call me names or you have to make me feel that I am doing something wrong. But it is the growth for myself. That's what I'm doing. The third one is about they were never taught healthy boundaries either. Especially it happens with old people or like with this unhealthy family. They weren't taught about it because for them, boundaries is it means rejection, it means disrespect, and it also means conflict. When you say that I am not okay with this, that you cannot do this to me, or maybe please don't do this again, they don't see it as okay, I won't. I'm respecting you. They will feel that it is an attack. Fourth one is they equate love with self-sacrifice. Collectivist or emotionally codependent system or family, love means doing everything for others, even if it means your own expense or your own, yourself. That's what love means for this unhealthy family. Like If you love someone, you're gonna need to give everything to them, or you're gonna need to do this. You're gonna be like a slave. But real love knows what does no means. They think that love means burning out, you know, burning or letting go of your desire for other people. And when you show them the better way, it scares them. They're gonna start calling your name. Gonna start being unhappy about it, or they're gonna start degrading you, and that is the reality of most family and most people out there. The last one is they can't manipulate you or guilt you anymore. Boundaries protects you from manipulation and from the manipulators. When you have boundaries, manipulators hate that. The loss of power can cause emotional outbursts, and not because you're wrong, but because you are finally strong. When you stop playing the role that they wanted for you, they panic. Not because you've changed, but because they never respected the real you. You know, if people are upset about you having the boundaries, let them be. Don't explain yourself, or don't even cry about it. Your peace was not meant to please everybody. It is always about you. You know, boundaries is not about controlling others. It is about taking responsibility for yourself. And that's it for today. I hope we learned something about boundaries. I hope we do understand why people hate boundaries. But as I said, don't even care about it. You're going to need to do it yourself. It hurts me that I can talk about this, but slowly I hope that we can all learn from this. That's it for today. If you are feeling connected or feeling you're related to this subject, you can always leave a comment or a like, and we can talk about it. That's it. See you next time. Bye.